Hello folks, welcome back to my channel once again. This is Mr. J Graphics. On today's tutorial, I'm going to show you, or I'm going to teach you how to design a church banner, a church harvest banner. This is my church and I'm going to design a church banner, harvest banner for them for this year 2022. And before we jump right into the video, please do me a favor, subscribe to this channel if you are a new person here, right here. If you're a new person here, do me a favor to subscribe to my channel. If today be your first time visiting my channel, do me a favor and subscribe, and also leave a comment if you find this video helpful. Please don't forget to like. Without much further ado, let's jump right into the video. I have already launched my Photoshop. I'm using Photoshop 2021, so we'll just now create it again. Okay, so let's make this one, let's say 10. Perfect. This is okay. Now before let me, because I'm going to use the information right here to this one. Okay, information right here. I'm going to use the details right here on this one. I did this one, that was last year, and so today we want to do something which is kind of different, so I'll go ahead and then just continue to so the name, we're starting from the top one. It says the name of the church is Methodist Church Ghana, so I'm going to use that. I'm going to type okay. What I'm going to do is, I'm going to type the names right there. So this one will go, that is, I'm going to use this font, Montserrat. I really love this font so much. If you are a graphic designer watching this video, what is your favorite font? The Methodist. I'm not a fast typist, so the Methodist Church Ghana. Methodist Church Ghana. Okay, then let me reduce the size, so I'll just go here and reduce the size. Once you drop the pointer on the character symbol right here, you're going to see the cursor will turn to a double arrow, so you can increase it from there. You just click and drag from here to here, and you can see the size will be increasing. All right, now what is left? Cape Coast Diocese Abra Circuit. So I'm going to type in there as well, Cape Coast. So I'm going to close. You see there is a more space in here. There's a space here, so I don't need that spaces. So I have to come in here, this one, and then just tap auto. Now it's going to what? It's going to decrease. Right. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to change this one to something. I'm changing the font style to semi-bold, like that. Okay, so I'm going to close the space in there a little bit, and now I'll create. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in the logo right there. So I'm going to type in, just drag the logo right here like this, and I'm going to use rectangle tool to create something and then create this one too right there, like that. So I'm going to drop my logo right here. Let me see if I can create let me create a layer. So you're going to click on this and then you create layer right from there, and I'm going to use my brush tool. I'm going to create a shadow. So I'm creating a shadow for the logo. So I'll just flip it in this way. After doing this, I'm going to drag to this level, right? So you can see this. This is beautiful, right? I don't know. It is. So I'm going to change the okay, so okay, I think this is okay for me. And I'm going for my pen tool. I'm going to change the okay, it has already been chosen for. I'm going to draw just some kind of shape in here like that. Then I'm going to choose color for it. Let me choose the blue color because our color is blue, so I'm going to choose this one. And now I'm going to duplicate the shape, so I'll just press Ctrl J. You hold your Control key and then you press the J. Make sure after you duplicate, select the down one and increase it a little bit. And now I'm going to change that color as well. Let me use the color in here in the logo. Okay, so now I think this is okay for me, and I'm going to increase it and then rotate this way. Okay, after look, I'm going to duplicate this one too, then press Ctrl J on my keyboard. Now I'm going to click the down one and increase it a little bit like that. And now I'm going to change the color to something like this. I think this is okay for me. Okay, so this is okay for me. Now I'm going for my rectangle again, and I'm going to draw something like this in here. After doing that, I'm going to change the color to the color that I'm looking for, like that. Okay, so now I'm going to leave it right here. After doing this, I'm going to I'll go for okay, so this is okay for me. And after doing this, I will go directly to I'm going to I'm going to draw it right here. Now I'm going to duplicate this, Ctrl J on my keyboard. Before you can see you have duplicated something, you have to come through you have to select the layer. Okay, so you can see that this has been duplicated, right? I'm going to select the down one and then change the color to something like this. All right, And after doing that, I'm going to push this point right here. I'm going to push this point right here. So I'll go for my marquee tool and then select this and then use my arrow key and push it this way. Now I'm going to turn this like this. Okay, so that's it. That's what I'm going to do, and I'm going to change the color because it seems a little bit okay. Now to push it this way. Okay, now I'm going to draw a rectangle right here. I mean eclipse. I'm going to use eclipse. I'm going to draw eclipse right here. After doing that, I'm going to change the color to the logo here and then duplicate it. I'm going to create drop shadow, so I'm going to create a shadow right there. Okay, and I'm going to write 2022 right there. Okay, this is 2021, so now what I'm doing is 2022, right? So I'm going to use a different font for this. So I'm going to cut it, Ctrl X on your keyboard, and you cut it. Then I'm going to duplicate this one by pressing Alt key, or hold the Alt key and click and drag. And then you paste this one. So I'm going to change this to 2022, and now I'm going to change the font. I'm going to change the font to Impact. Okay, Impact font. Once I'm done, I'm going to increase. I've already teach you how to increase size of a font like that. So Thanksgiving service right there. Isn't this cool? Then I'm going to create a gradient for this font. So I'll go directly to this and come to gradient. Once I come here, I'm going to click on this and then change the color of this. So I'm going to change this one to like this. So the color is like you have to change it in a way that you want it, right? So I think that's what I wanted. So you have to change it in a way that you love it. So I think That's what I'm really doing. So you have to change it in a way that it fits your work. All right. So I mean, nobody is going to tell you that this is the color I want. This is the type of color I want it. So you're supposed to, make it in a way that it's going to make the work very nice. Let me change the style to linear. Okay. Now this kind of, it's kind of red though. So let me change this and now make it again. So change the color to this. You make it in a way that it fits your design. Okay, so I'm going to make it this way. I don't know, but okay, that's cool. All right, I'm not, the colors are kind of very dull for me though, but let me see if we can make it a little bit brighter. Yeah, the colors are kind of red for me. Okay, so let me try it if I can drop a little shadow in there like that, and now we are done. Okay, so I'll go then I'm going to write 2022 here. 2022 right there. I'm going to decrease the size because it's very big, and I'm going to write it here. Okay, so I'm going to change the font. Let me see if I can get this font is not okay for me, so let's make it this way. 2022. Now let me use this font. Okay, so I'm actually using this font. Okay, so I'm going with this font, and now what else? I'm going to create draw, and this one I'm going to bring in the 8. Okay, I'm going to change the font to Lato font. Then I'm going to make it in this way, and drop it right here. Change the color to blue. Now I'm going to write the target. Okay, every harvest they have to, there should be a target. So I'm going to type in the target right here. The target should be here. I'm going to change the color to blue, because Methodist Church, that is our color for, so, and I'm going to duplicate the circle, the eclipse, and then close. I'm going to close I'm going to close the field. Okay, let's go with this. I'm going to remove the opacity, the fill, and then use stroke, right? I think this is going to help. And now let me increase it like this. The size is very small, so I'm going to increase it. This is too much, so let's make it this way. And now let me change the color. I think the color should be one, right? So I'm going to click on this. Okay, now the colors are the same right now, and then I'm going to position it right here. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to create some dots right here, and Control J, then decrease this one to a smaller side and bring it right here. Okay, now I'm done, and I'm going to bring 1, 2, Control J, and bring one here like that. Okay, now I'm going to type in my target. So going to type in my target. So my target will be so let me write target, right? The amount that we're going to get. So I'm going to drop down that one here. Now I'm going to remove this, and now the target will be 60,000. Okay, and I have to make a space in there so that you can see it. All right, so 1,000 Ghana cedis. Okay, right there. Okay, so what we're going to do now is I'm going to bring in the theme. So this is the theme. I'm going to change Okay, so this is the theme, right? And now I'm going to change the font to something that we can, so Lato. And then make it this way. All right. And I'm going to write I'm going to type the theme right there. I'm going to make it smaller, and I'm going to use this font, Audrey. Right, theme. So this is going to be our theme. I'm going to change that to red. Okay, very nice. Change this one to blue. And then let me change this one to, let's see, red, right? Because that is what people are looking at, right? So once you make it red, the attention will be there. Okay, nice. Now what I'm going to do is, what else? The date. Okay, so I'm going to bring in the date. The date. Okay, so the date for this main harvest is okay, so let's do this. So I'm going to create a shadow right here. So I'll come to FX. I'm giving a shadow to the circle. So I think it's kind of a little bit, okay, like that. It's okay. Now I'm going to draw. I'm going to draw going to use going to draw a shape right there. Going to draw a shape right here. Okay, I'm going to change the color to blue, and then I'm going to take off this stroke off. I'm going to make this white. So white, and I'm going to change the date to 6th December 2022. I'm going to take off this and then increase this side. Right. Isn't this beautiful? Now I'm going to bring this flower, the vegetables. That shows that indeed there is a harvest, yeah. So I'm going to drop that right here. bring it down to the level of the, like that, and I'm going to make it this way so that we can see what is actually there, right? So okay, so that is the end of this tutorial, and I know you, whoever is watching me, have learned a lot in here. And guys, thank you so much for doing this. Always coming up to my channel to watch a lot. Please do me a favor. If you find this video helpful, try to subscribe for me, and also just click on the like button. All right, click on the like button. Click on the like button. We are heading to 500 subscribers, so please do me a favor and share this video as well. All right, share this video. If you find this video helpful, try to share for me. Okay, share for me, share for me, share for me. If you find this video helpful, try to share for me. Okay, so I'm just creating something, I really don't know what I'm doing, but I just feel like creating something right here. Honestly, I don't know. I don't have any idea of what I'm doing. Yeah, but I just feel like, let me create something like that here. Okay, so thank you very much, guys. If you find this video helpful, please do me a favor and give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys on the next one. My name is Mr. J Graphics.